or barbless fire hole hook. For the weight, we are going to have a tungsten head, but we are also going to have this 3.0 lead-free wire, or tin wire. We're going to dub over it on this pattern with a little bit of chartreuse ice dub. For the flash on this, we have 3 different colors of crystal flash, a hot yellow, a sort of a light olive, and then this gold green sort of color fade I really like. For the eyes, we are going to be using the dragon eyes. They're flipped around in the package, but they're the same things as this fly has. And then we can go white on the belly, this on the top coat, and then this up near the head with this on the belly. This is a 2 sort of tier hair thing. I'm gonna try it out. We'll see how we like it. Anyway, I should fill my box with a few of these since well, I've been fishing them. They've been working, but sometimes you lose stuff. What can I say? So, without further ado, we are going to start the pattern off by getting a hook out and attaching our cone head. So, tip side down on there. You want this so that when you turn it around, it is facing the front. Now it will be jigged, but for now, we're just going to have it upright. I'm going to start by doing some wraps. They should be tighter, like the last half of this, but you can always scrunch this together and go ahead and get it where you like it, and fill in the rest as you like. Now, you don't have to go all the way. You could tie this and have it a little lighter, or you could tie this and have it way heavier. I think this is going to be where I would like it. You just want to put a couple of wraps until you're really solid and can pull against yourself without just going to jump down your lead-free wire. Just secure yourself in. I like to give myself just a little bit of super glue. Just for a little bit of strength. Now we're going to come back up. Here's where we're going to use some crystal flash. I'm going to grab a strand of each color. We're going to cut this in half one more time. Once again, I'm just going to try and line these all up. We're going to do 5 or 6 wraps going one way, and we are going to fold everything back over so our material is doubled up, and work our way back down, and give yourself a few more wraps once you're off of your weight to just really center line all of this stuff. Do one wrap under and behind. There we go. Do another. Alright, good enough. I'm gonna use some white for the belly. Now to prepare this, you're going to want to grab everything at the tips and pull away all of this. You could save this for dubbing or other projects, but you don't need it for this fly. And you're going to loosely pull on them to sort of create a bit of a taper on the ends. You don't want the cut end to feel so mechanical. You want it to flow sort of organically in a way. So, now that it's sort of fanned out a bit, we're going to try and find the halfway point and tie it in, or slightly behind the halfway point. Do 3, 4, 5, and then 6 wraps, and then just like the tinsel, you're going to fold this over and do a few wraps like so. Now this is where the split happens. I said I was going to do this in the back and then this in the front. Well, it is going to happen. Just going to pick out a pinch. Trim the fur you chose away. And sort of bind this all together. Sort of a looser way, but you want all the tips to come together. Now you're just going to clean it like you did the white. And now we're going to just tug on this to create more of a taper. We don't really want sharp edge, we want it to look more natural. And we're going to sort of split this, push it into the hook. Both chairs, both of your hands to move the fur where you'd like it, and just with a sort of soft move on the first one, going tighter each continuing wrap. You do want to give this a tug up just to keep it in position. Or it helps to at least And now that you have about 5 or 6 wraps or so, you're going to fold this fur or craft fur back. Like so. Now, we're going to add a little bit of dubbing. It's probably a lot of dubbing, but we'll ease it on there and see just exactly how good it is. Spinning one direction with my top hand and just sort of holding it with my base hand. As soon as I get a wrap or two in, then I can start really rolling my base, but I am going to spin this the opposite way as I spun it when I was up here. Here. Please just leave me alone. Sorry for the dubbing. Come up and over. In fact, I'm going to add just a little pinch more. That's probably funny. Gonna add just a little bit more super glue. This is a lid finish tool. So, in the hook, in the crook, across the top, and just start rotating around your flag. Out. Easy, easy. Don't let this thing intimidate you. It's not worth it. Gives you nice, tight ties every time. So that super glue is still there. I'm just seeding this bead over the top of that tied piece. Now we are going to rotate this back, down, and over the top. Keep it tight. Going back to the same thread, oh, that's fun. Of course, I suppose this gel super glue doesn't set up all the fastest. Just starting my thread up again in front of the bead, and make a little thread dam there so the bead doesn't want to walk on us. You know, this is going to be knocking up against rocks and all kinds of stuff. Alright, so back to the belly fur color. Just cleaning it out. Getting rid of all that extras. And now I'm going to separate this ever so slightly. You're just going to keep it like a mohawk. You don't want this to spread out. You want to hold it tight as you put those wraps in front of it. I'm going to rotate this back down and around. This is where we use color number 2. There we go. Holy cow, let's spread out. Let's turn it first and then tighten it down. Going forward a few wraps. Tug up on this. Give yourself a wrap. Tug up, pull down. I'm just doing this to get all this stuff to come up. You don't want it spinning around on you. So now that we're back down over where we want to be, we're gonna tie it back down. All right. We're just going to use the whip finish tool. Again, for a better measure. Now, a little bit more super glue. Same thing for the other side.